If you saw in the last video, we basically finished up installing the catch can. Basically, we installed it and we got it all done. So we got it right there, and then we also got the one that's underneath all this stuff that's in the way. But anyways, the big thing is that this one right here, I had a big question because boom, got it right. All right, so you guys can probably see, maybe you can't see. Oh, what the what the, I have a spider web in my, you guys see that? Dude, what are you doing? This is an engine bay. You don't belong here. We were questioning basically this piece right here. You guys see that big old hole? Yeah, that big old hole is not supposed to be there. So, what does that mean? That means that I hit up Mishimoto. Oh my God, am I scratching that shit? Yes, I am. I break stuff too easily. Basically, I messaged them and I asked them, I said, hey, is this right? Because this doesn't seem right. And they said, no, that's not right. You're gonna have a massive vacuum leak, which means that we're gonna have a major issue. So, they sent me this. So this should be the right one. I haven't even opened it yet. It showed up about 2 days ago. I've been kind of like dealing with some stuff, at least on the social media side, which I want to clear the air a little bit later in this video. But as normal, I just got off work, so I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep. But I also wanted to touch bases on that. This. You guys don't know about this. Well, some of you guys do. Most of you don't. This is a completely different thing that I've had for a really long time. This is my Audi S4. This was originally my cousin's. He had it built by AMD, which is in Kirkland. Jason's the owner. He's like the mastermind, evil genius of Audis and the B5 S4s and all that shit stuff. Oops, I'm trying to be kid friendly. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. The biggest issue is that this thing has not wanted to actually stay running, and that's been kind of a challenge. So what I did, oh, my battery's almost dead. This wire right here is the camshaft, or sorry, I should say, is this zoomed out now? No, that's zoomed out. Is the crankshaft position sensor, in which was making it so that it would run for a little bit and then it was not able to see the speed of the car, and so it would shut down and won't start back up again until the ECU kind of reset itself, which is weird. I don't know why it does that. Might be part of the tune. No idea. I want to welcome this car in, but we'll get to that a little bit later. I need to get some sleep. I'm gonna fast forward. I'm gonna take a nap. Okay, bye. Oh, whoa. Did I catch you? Ugh. I woke up late. Yeah, I slept for a little bit longer than I should have. I actually have somebody coming over who's gonna help me. You guys have not met him yet because he's never been on the channel, but you probably know him over on Instagram if you guys are local to the Seattle area. His name's Tony. He's got a bagged WRX just like me, except his is blue, and he's got new rims on it, so we don't have the same wheels. So that's awesome because, you know, I guess I kind of bit off of him because he had them first. So, sorry dude in advance. I made you have to change your wheels because I stole them. Not bad. The big thing is the catch can. So I have an hour to get this thing off, which means I have to remove the entire top cover, lift it up, unbolt it from right there, as you can see that long screw underneath, replace it with the new one, and then this won't have a vacuum leak. And then we should be good to go from there, which means I also have to lift it up and do all that fun stuff. But this, on the other hand, is a bolt down there. You cannot see it. It's way down there in the engine block. It needs to be tightened up in order to get it going. Before we get started, before everybody gets here, we need to talk. I've been getting a lot of pushback as far as social media goes, as far as the front bumper. I want to be extremely clear because I know I have one video which everybody keeps pointing out because they have nothing better to do with their lives, is that I put it as a Varus bumper. It's a Varus styled bumper. It is not a actual real authentic Varus bumper. It is a Fly One Motorsports replica. I don't care what brand it is. I don't care. But it has given me so much drama and headache because I have to try and explain myself 100 times to people who are DMing me. And I know I should just ignore it, but honestly, there's also been a lot of stuff that's not true going around. And so I'm addressing it because I don't like it when there's lies being told. If I did something wrong, I'll own up to it. And I'm not trying to cover up that I have a Varus replica front bumper. Like, I do, and that's the way it is. is. I get people are purists and they kind of want, you know, to like save vigilantes, save the day for VARs and defend their code of honor or whatever the bottom line is that it's not a legit virus bumper. The company took the design exactly and used it, and they sell it for less. And I got it from Casey, who sold it to me for half the price of what they're selling online. So I didn't pass it up, and I love the style. And honestly, if you guys decide to get a rep bumper, go for it. If you guys decide to get rep body kits, go for it. Like, as long as the car looks good and you know how to do it and you do it yourself, I'm gonna respect you, because it's a lot of work no matter what. Trust me, I know. I want to get that out of the way for everybody who feels the need to voice their opinions, because this is 2019 and this is apparently what everybody does. This is just voice their opinions and talk about how much better they are than you, or how wrong you are for, I don't know. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I did not get a real Varus bumper. It's not a real Varus bumper. So happy? At least I can talk to you guys about that. Anyways, let's get on to the other specifics, mainly this beast. Okay. All right. So basically I wanted to, what the, are we gonna, wow, we're playing this game? What's going on? Jesus. Okay. One of the things I wanted to talk about actually was this. This is my Audi S4. I mentioned a little bit earlier. Now the plan was I was gonna fix it up, like get that one piece replaced, which I actually just did, and then sell it to a buddy, but it sounds like he's not even interested in it anymore because he wants to LS swap a truck and turn it into a drifter. So probably gonna end up keeping it unless somebody like enjoys it. But if I do keep it, I'm going to, I mean, it's a track car. It's been beat up quite a bit. First of all, I'd want to at least make it one color, because right now it's a white and black kind of contrast, and then I have this terrible film over the headlights, so I probably need to get new headlights because one of them is not working. I would also need to probably do an oil change, do a rear diff change, do transmission fluid change. I want to get new tires. Would like to wrap it one color, still debating on what it is, but it's pretty cool. It's got a carbon fiber hood and trunk, and got retrofitted LED tail lights, kind of a nice cool custom decal on the back. I mean, the thing's fast. I would honestly say I've never taken it on a dyno, so I don't know how fast. It's got a shit ton of torque, and I've never maxed it out, so I have no idea. This will be next. This will be the next kind of like side project, I think, for the channel until I actually am able to get a drift car. I think taking that time with this, allowing me to save up, because it just doesn't really require a lot. I also need to get a front bumper, and it's really fun to drive. I think it'd be a good idea to kind of like stick with that. Something to look forward to in the future. Tony should be here any minute, so I am going to try and install this catch can into here so we can at least start this thing up, and I'll show you guys his car because it's dope. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so basically I was going to, I mean, nice little montage right there, right? And I'm trying to plan my videos so they're a little bit more cinematic, a little more fun to watch. That way you guys actually enjoy watching the channel instead of just listening to me talk. In short, the basics is we got the new catch can finally set up and ready to go. So I'm still gonna have to re-dip that because that just looks janky. I really don't like that, so I'm gonna have to get that fixed. But on the other hand, like I said, we're kind of introducing the S4 back into the picture. I'm trying to tend the battery, but as you guys can see right there, there's a fault going on, and I have no idea exactly the reason why, but I'm gonna leave it on there for a second to see if it gets any sort of trickle charge at all to the battery, because honestly when it says a fault, it has nothing to do with anything that I'm doing wrong. The connections are good, so I don't really get why. I stopped recording a little bit because I found a bunch of mold inside the car, so I'm gonna have to get this thing fully detailed on the inside at some point once I get it running. I went ahead and got a shit ton of wet wipes slash disinfectant wipes and wiped down the entire interior of the car, so that took about an hour of my time, which is I feel like a waste. The sensor is all tightened up. I got the reservoir back where it needs to for the coolant, and we just need to get this thing jumped and started and good to go, but there's no gas in this, and I'm not trying to go to the gas station and get gas today because I have to leave for work in a little bit. But this should no longer have any more vacuum leaks, which means that all we have left is the wheels. I was going to seal these today. I have one big bottle of gasket sealant for these wheels specifically that were sent by 3-piece, but I was only able to get one wheel done last night. I didn't really record it because we already just did a video about building wheels and stuff like that. I'm not an expert on this, but I'm hoping that I did it right this time. We have these here. I'm gonna get the other ones done before we even open up that other bottle that I actually have in the trunk right now, and then we can actually put them on. Also, I need to lower this a little bit more, but I got a spanner wrench from Tony, but I kind of realized I don't know how much lower I want to go or I need to go until I get these wheels mounted with tires on them and I see this thing air it out to see how low it goes. So chances are I'm probably gonna have to give it back to him, and it just turned out to be a nice little hangout. Tony, if you see this, I'm sorry, man. I didn't really think it through, but I appreciate you helping me out, and next time I'll just drive to you and we can actually do it at your place or something like that. These are gonna be the new setup for the rears, which, oh, that looks so good. I cannot wait to get those mounted. And by the sealant, I just mean this little line right down here. We just put some sealant on there, that way there's no leaks and we have no issues in general. But tell me, do you guys like this new view? The new camera setup and everything like that? I think I already mentioned it, but like this wide view, that way you can actually see everything. It kind of feels like you're here, I hope, because I want you guys to be here, but I can't fit 300 however many people subscribe and actually watch this with me. Give me comments if you like the narrower view. It's so hard to say that like 6 times. Ugh. Or this one where it's kind of nice and wide and big and open, and this is also shot with a Canon, so color science might be a little bit better. I do not know how it's adapting to the exposure because it does get pretty bright, but as you guys can see, as you guys saw earlier, the weather is turning beautiful here in Seattle, so I'm super happy for that. Let's go get this thing on the road. I do need to do a log for this. The battery's tended and charged. We should have no vacuum leaks anywhere, so this is gonna be the first test to see if we're gonna be running good. I think there's one more thing we actually do need to get. Besides the fuel pump in order to run the E85 in full, which is still not ideal, I need another compressor. The air tank is completely empty and now we're just waiting for it to fill up. So I think I should get another compressor, and especially if, in case one fails, I don't want to have to deal with pulling out the portable air compressor to actually fill it up, which I did get one. It'd be nice to not have to worry about that. That way this thing fills up really quick and I don't have to worry about waiting here. Just go for a drive if I have to have it sit for a long time, especially over the winter time. So now we're just waiting. I just realized how whack my hair is. I got out of the shower and this is what happens. We do a quick log, just 5 minutes. No open throttle, just cruising. We're gonna see, I don't know. I don't know exactly what he wants to see, but that's what he wants. It's been a couple weeks, so I wanna get this done before I leave for work today. Hopefully we can make some progress. Alrighty, we got the cruise readings. I'm just gonna send that log off over at Fat Booty Tuning and going to get him what he needs. Hopefully we'll send it back by tomorrow, and then we can do the same thing again, and I can at least get this tune hopefully done, and then I can show you guys exactly what we have in store for the WRX. Now, besides that, get to meet Tony. We're probably gonna do a couple meets and shoots and stuff like that. I want to do a full shoot of his car. Possibly, I'm trying to really get into the more cinematic videography, and I think it would be a lot of fun. For those who do watch and you guys do follow my channel, please comment below. I really would like to know what you guys like to see and what you guys want me to improve on, and then I can grow from that, because honestly I like doing this for an audience. I know what I'm able to do, and if I can share that with other people to enjoy it as well along with me, instead of doing it by myself and enjoying it myself, which is kind of boring, I like to share that with people. I think the next time I will see you guys, we will have the car ready to go. If not, we're going to be shooting somebody else's car. So until then, I will see you guys later. See you guys in the next video. Peace out, stay humble. I love you guys. Bye.